Hi, this is Joshua Randolph, and this is my 2 minutes, 2 slides for cultural intelligence for the fall semester of 2023. Ultimately, this class really challenged me in my thought process within my current work environment. I do work with a range of different cultures, but I have not worked outside of the US. And so digging into that really kind of opened my eyes up into kind of what challenges I may face in the future whether I continue in this current company or change my enterprise over to something different. Working outside of the US or outside of even just a specific state can present its own challenges. With that being said, I have two major takeaways for myself. The first one is specifically focused on the power of inclusion. So this takes us a step further than diversity. It's more than just hiring different cultures to diversify the staff, but it's actually challenged to have a diverse work group and then really celebrate those differences to make it an inclusive work environment. That helps bring that to the next level. It opens and promotes the respect amongst the diverse team. It opens up to other ideas that may come from a different culture and celebrates those as well. Um, from the research I was able to do, I was able to find that 76% of companies currently have no diversity or inclusion goal or plan to execute, and that's a big opportunity there. For me and myself, going forward, I'm going to have a leader that not only recognizes but celebrates that inclusivity, and increase that job commitment, but focus on making sure that when I select those leaders, it's not just myself doing it, but that's going to kind of challenge the multiple teams that work underneath myself. I know currently I have a range of different leaders that lead their own teams, and when selecting those individuals going forward, that's going to be one of the things that I focus on, and just curious what they think whenever it comes to their cultures inside of their own work groups. The second takeaway that I had was the impact of culture on emerging markets. One of the assignments that I did, I focused on the Home Depot and its impact whenever it entered China. There was an opportunity for home improvement stores because China actually changed some laws around, and there are going to be new homeowners inside of those communities. So Home Depot went in, but because of lack of research, they were unable to succeed there. They actually had to pull out of China and close all 16 of their stores. But since that failure, the Home Depot is now operating in 30 different countries, 3 countries with actual storefronts, and the over 30 other countries specifically focused on warehouses and merchandise and all of that. And to do that, they do celebrate cultures. They create processes that follow the specific guidelines. Going forward for myself, anytime I'm operating in a different culture, whether it's outside of the country or not, I'm definitely going to pay attention to kind of the environment that I'm in and the environment that people are in. And definitely, I want to be open to the ideas from those cultures and implement those so that, not only does it work inside of the work environment that I create, but that it promotes those differences inside of those cultures. This last slide here just is the references that I use for those assignments, as well as putting this together. Super excited about what this brought to the table, and I definitely enjoyed what this class taught me, especially whenever it comes to cultures and inclusion, and really excited to apply that going forward. Thank you.